Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're going to decode exactly how one incredibly determined candidate beat, quite frankly, impossible odds to land a highly coveted tech role. If you've ever felt like your resume is just disappearing into a black hole, you are absolutely going to want to pay close attention to this one. We're following a real-world case study today, navigating a grueling gauntlet of applications, tests, and interviews. By the end of this, you'll see exactly the level of effort and the specific tangible proof of skill it really takes to force a tech company to say yes. Okay, let's just quickly look at our roadmap for today. First, the job hunt reality. Next, standing out with AI. Third, the interview gauntlet. And finally, the winning AI project. Section 1, the job hunt reality. Decoding the numbers. Our journey begins with the cold, hard problem of the modern job market. 377. Yeah, you heard that right, 377. That staggering number represents the total job applications submitted by our candidate. We are talking about a massive, sustained effort aimed at tech roles ranging all the way from data analyst to data engineer. If you get exhausted after sending out 10 applications, let this number really sink in for a second. 377 custom applications, cover letters, and hopeful clicks of the submit button. And the reality of what happens after hitting submit is pretty brutal. It's a completely ruthless funnel. Out of those 377 applications, a massive 236, that's 63%, resulted in a no-fill, meaning absolutely zero response, just silence. Another 121, or 32%, were direct rejections, basically categorized as not for now. This really highlights how major companies, from EA Sports FC to Epic Games, leave the vast majority of applicants completely in the dark, or just met with automated rejection emails. In fact, only 8 applications out of the whole batch even led to an interview. So the crucial point here is that out of 377 total applications, only a microscopic 0.3% actually materialized into a success. Literally, exactly one single job offer emerged as the ultimate prize from this entire grueling process. It is a harsh reality check, right? The modern hiring funnel is incredibly narrow at the bottom. Section 2, standing out with AI, the power of hustle. So, faced with a staggering 99.7% rejection rate, how does a candidate actually build the necessary skills, the portfolio, and the network to break through that wall of silence? Well, it comes down to a sheer volume of extracurricular hustle. That's what laid the foundation for the candidate's eventual success. This wasn't just about their university degree. It was about showcasing an active, ongoing obsession with the field. They had to prove to the hiring managers that they live and breathe this technology way outside of the classroom. Because, it wasn't just about clicking apply hundreds of times. It was about getting officially certified in Microsoft AI 900, AWS, and Hugging Face. It was about community leadership, hosting over 50 events and attending 80 more. They personally helped over 20 people build and deploy their own AI ideas. And honestly, maybe most impressively, they took first place at both the NASA and Salmon hackathons. This is exactly what it takes to get noticed. You don't just tell them you like AI. You have to show them a mountain of undeniable proof. Section 3, the interview gauntlet, a 6-step trial. All that incredible community building and upskilling finally paid off with a callback. But getting your foot in the door is really just the very beginning of a massive trial. The candidate was thrown into an intense, escalating 6-step hiring sequence. And this kind of pipeline is specifically designed by companies to separate the casual, unprepared applicant from the highly dedicated professional. Notice how the pressure just systematically ramps up here. It starts off anonymously, with step 1, a simple online cognitive assessment. Then a quick 15-minute online check with a program manager. But then it shifts into the real world, a 30-minute in-person campus recruitment interview, followed by a 15-minute associate interview, escalating to a 30-minute meeting with the director of innovation. Finally, the ultimate test, step 6, a grueling 1-hour in-person final presentation. Every single step is a filter, and one mistake means you're out. Section 4, the winning AI project, the ultimate boon. That crucial 1-hour final presentation, that was the climax. This is the exact moment where the candidate, Murilo Farias, stepped into the room and proved his worth. Not with buzzwords, but with a fully functional, custom-built AI application. To win the offer, he built something completely from scratch called GAS, the GeoAlert System for iGaming. This wasn't some theoretical white paper, right? It was a custom app engineered specifically for the company's industry to actively monitor target subreddits, basically transforming a chaotic fire hose of raw social media data into clean, actionable intelligence. And he engineered a beautifully constructed technical architecture that proved to the hiring managers he truly knows how to connect modern tech stacks. He didn't just write a simple script on his laptop. He architected a full-stack, cloud-ready application, completely mapping out how data flows from the user, through the servers, out to external APIs, and right back into a database. He expertly separated his ecosystem to show absolute best practices. On the front end and infrastructure side, he utilized a React UI, containerized everything with Docker for reliable deployment, and hosted it all via Render and GitHub. Meanwhile, on the backend and AI logic side, he piped Reddit data using Fetch RSS through a robust Node.js and Express backend, stored the data in a Supabase Postgres database, and crucially, fed it straight into OpenAI for intelligent, automated classification. I mean, this is professional-grade architecture. But here's the real game changer. The ultimate boon he brought to that final interview was a live, fully functional dashboard. He didn't just talk about theory, he opened a web browser and handed them a tangible tool. The dashboard was clean, intuitive, and it successfully scanned 229 total posts right there in front of the interviewers. It's one thing to say you know React and OpenAI. It's entirely different to hand them the steering wheel of a working application you built specifically for them. In real time, the dashboard cleanly broke down those 229 posts, proving the AI's analytical power. The system successfully isolated just 4 medium priority alerts from a vast, noisy sea of 225 low priority, irrelevant posts. It perfectly demonstrated how AI can literally save human workers hundreds of hours of manual reading and filtering by demonstrating how the system actively parsed real data on April 15, 2026. He definitively proved his practical value. The interviewers could look right at the screen and see posts pulled from communities like r/poker and r/gamblingaddiction. They saw the exact post snippets, how the OpenAI model classified them as other not relevant and assigned them a low alert level. He was solving a real business problem in real time. So as we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with a thought. Knowing that out of 377 applications, only a microscopic 0.3% turn into a job offer, what are you doing to stand out? What practical, undeniable project will you build to ensure that when you face that 6-step interview gauntlet, you are the one left standing in the room with the final offer? The blueprint is right here, folks. The rest is up to you. Keep learning, keep building, and I will see you in the next explainer.